Hey guys, and welcome back to Tyranny and the Adventures of the Invisible Man, apparently. Right, let's get Lantry Lupt, and we want some more wits about him to get his spell strength a bit stronger. Let's save that, yes. Now Lantry. Arcane Judgment, what's that? Empowers Watcher's Judgment, strike foes. That's pretty cool though, actually. Oh, it's got Paralyze? If done from stealth? I wish I'd have noticed that actually. Oh, and that improves lore as well. So however much I like these... I kinda like the look at some of these. The ability to decipher ancient languages, useful skill for discovering new magics during travel. Oh, that's pretty cool. Frozen while in a stance. This is okay. Mage Slayer. Oh, that's really cool as well. Fucking hell. Additional spell slots. So that's all very healy, and this is all very damage dealy. I kind of fancy getting some of this. I like that though. Lowering non-physical armor if used from stealth, it paralyzes. We stealth around a lot, so let's get that on Lantry. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfection. Okay, what was my forge-bound iron? Somewhere in the village, search the area for goods. Okay, so we definitely need to search this area for some stolen goods. I don't think we've actually missed anything, so...
Sorry.
I feel like I just need to charge around this area and have a sneaky look. Crescent Runner, Stone Shield. Iron Walker. I don't think it's going to be down here, but I can always check. Someone's been bisected by Earthshaker magic. Antio likely ordered his mages to do so to intimidate the villagers. Alright. I think it's this... Oh! I've already told you I'm not leaving my home. The old man slams his fist together for emphasis, glaring at you with a startled brow. Oh, you aren't these purple imbeciles. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Eyesight isn't what it used to be. Name's Mua, been here since old King Okon claimed the valley as part of his own. You were Kairos, right? He jabs a finger at you with a question. And Kairos brings peace, right? Well, I surrender. Now leave me at my home, my privacy. There's a battlefield by order of Tunon. All civilians must depart on pain of death. Oh, really now? Well, I declare you a motherless pile of fetid beast shit. The old man waves his hand under his back end, wafting imaginary fumes in your direction. Get my sight. Take your empty threats with you. Fine, rot away, old man. Gladly. Mua puts his hands on his hips and nods with a defiant skill. Well, I'm fucking going in. I'm gonna lock it or break it. I'm gonna pick it.
I got it. On the lookout.
Yeah, I want to have a good wee shifty around here.
Time to lighten my step.
There's a list on old crumpled paper with various simple items for crafting and repair crossed out. Most food items remain. So there's the forge bound iron ingots right there. Hey, old man. The old man barges in through the door behind you. You motherless whoremonger! He attempts to usher you away with the pointed end of his walking stick. Get out! You have a great... I found some forge bound iron, old man. You've got a great deal to explain. The old man points walking stick at your face. It's always the young pushing the old. Had no choice no matter. Strange men appeared here a fortnight ago. They claimed to be supporters of the Vendrian Guard, but I've never seen them before. Stamps his foot in a fit. I had no choice. So-called freedom fighters threatened my life if I didn't comply. Villagers forcing you to help the Vendrian Guard? That sounds suspicious. Have you been listening to damn thing I've been saying? Or do you have shit for haters? His face twitches, his spittle lands on you. It's exactly what I'm saying. I don't want any part of this foolish war. Either way, you know, this favour will make you pay the price. No, please, they'll execute me for sure. I should have thought of that before being complacent. The old man clutches his head and weeps softly. Fuck you, old man. Yeah, that's what you get, you little piece of shit. Lesser Sigil of Strength and Potion of Elemental Barrier.
Carrying too much. Can't do
Yeah,
that.
carrying too much, whatever, mate. You come your hamster. Take your time loading, I mean, you're not on an SSD or anything. Psych. You are. Fucking twat of a game. Right. Shouldn't be so mean. Matisa was attempting to arm her soldiers with the iron shipment. After defeating her, you managed to find the remaining iron ore, return to this favoured camp. And I need to go back to the disfavoured camp. Either way, I need to go back to the disfavoured camp. Nah, I mean. It's gonna take me 5 hours. These load times seem to be getting longer and longer.
Can we pause for a few hours of medicated bliss?
The Archons are in the war tent. Right, I feel like we need to... before we go to the war tent anyway. Probably no aren't you grass, maybe you should put less effort into whining at me and more effort into scrounging up a proper weapon before the next battle. I'm not leaving until I have my blade, even if I have to wait for you all to finish the siege and pack up camp. My god, I feel like I should talk to the person. Oh, it's this guy, isn't it? Yeah. You found iron yet? By the time we got there, the Oathbreakers practically nothing left but scrap. Here it is, but the Oathbreakers didn't get their hands on much. I'd rather just give them it, to be honest. Hey, 1,000 rings and favour. Nice. We're almost at tier 2. I can't tell you what it means to have this back in our hands. I'll make sure to tell my superior about what you've done for the Legion. You need something else? Yeah, I'd like to see your wares, I suppose. Actually, before doing that, I'm going to check all the equipment. So, can't be used, so it's just trash. Potion will probably never get used. Potion will probably never get used. Staff for selling. I'm going to give Lantry all of the potions and this type of crap. You've got 4, you've got 0, you've got 1, you've got 0. Lantry, you really need that. Yeah, Lantry can get all the fish and all this shit. I know for a fact that I'm hardly ever going to use this, except if I need like a couple more points for anything. Plus 10 to lower. I mean, the sky cap's pretty useful for that in particular. Right, stuff to sell can go on Barrack. Broken armor. I feel like there's little to no point keeping anything that's not at least green. It just all seems worthless. Well, let's check. That's just a Sage's hood, so I'll put that on there. Let's have a look at multi-strike anyway. The palms of these gauntlets are smooth and pliable, allowing the haft of any weapon to slip with ease, such as the stroke of an axe or raising of a hammer. Successful attack seamlessly opens up a way for a rapid follow-up. So every weapon crit, it does an extra attack, it seems. How about these? Yep, they are actually like better for you. You can't equip anything. No, it's all locked. Sealed to barrack and cannot be unequipped. Alright, the rest of it, like all the rest of this junk can just be sold. Let's see your wares. Ugh. That's not what I meant. Was there not some iron weapon? There's a shattered iron sword, bronze, iron falcata. It's crap, dude, like, compared to both of them. It's an iron greatsword. No one uses greatswords though. It's got less overall DPS. It's got slightly more DPS, but no shield. I mean, so it's like, it's pointless. The rest of it's all broken shite. Alright. There we go. I know, the Oathbound stuff seems pretty cool, but it's heavy armor. Whereas I prefer using light stuff. Let's see if the Earthshaker staffs. No, it's not. Less DPS overall. What about you? Yep, less DPS. Just worse overall. You have no potions, so trade it all to you. Lowborn mongrel, don't address me as if I'm common trash. I'm third cousins with Vendrian Lyceria. That fox was given to my father and he bequeathed it. Shut your cock, scabbard. When you bent your knee to the voice of Narat, you forfeited all claims to your garbage ancestry. Now drop it before I kick your... His favoured warrior turns to your head as he approaches. You hear a sudden shift in his tone. Just drop it, there are plenty of sticks around here. Isn't the menacingly shaped stick the weapon of choice in the chorus? But it's my blade. You let me wade into battle unarmed just for a smug little laugh. Is this how you honour your allies? No, that's the problem. This last year was, up until recently, our enemy. He raised his fox against us, I knocked him on his ass, and helped myself to that weapon of his, a noble piece that he clearly doesn't deserve to wield. And I was offered a chance to make amends by serving Kairos as a vassal to the voices of Narat. Why am I still being treated like the enemy when I'm on your side? You're lucky to be alive. That freak Archon... lucky that freak Archon gives you South Knobs a second chance at life, when we ought to kill or gild every last one of you. His favoured warrior clutches his face. A long sigh can be heard from under his helmet. Fatebinder, we're clearly at an impasse, and I doubt he'll give me the satisfaction of striking first. I'll abide by your decision, even if I disagree, so long as the fool here will agree as well. There, a little civility. He's willing, so am I. Alright, let's see what they've each got to say. I want them just to like fight it out. The warrior clears his throat before speaking in a measured, respectful tone. Well, Lord Binder, I first encountered this man some weeks ago on patrol. He was part of the Vendrian Guard hunting party. He stood his ground, maybe even took a swing at me. I do remember thumping him pretty squarely on the forehead with my pommel. I thought to myself, nice fox, so I grabbed it as my trophy after a battle. It was a rousing scuffle, but hardly worthy of an epic. I didn't even think much of it until yesterday when this chap shows up asking for his fox back. I get that he's sore about losing his family blade, but that's what happens when you raise your fist against Kairos. We don't give you back your thumb and fingers. Well, let's get this guy to explain. I came around to following the Overlord, but recently. The choir man looks around the camp, his face turning pale. I guess I'm just learning how things work here. Anyway, this guy here, he bested me in battle, no bones about it. Didn't kill me though. Suppose you could have guessed as much. Kindness itself. Go on, recruit. Anyway, I wake up next to some of my countrymen, and they put us through a decimation rite. I was lucky enough to grab one of the 9 daggers tossed into the arena. He paused to hold back a retch, his mouth twisting and the corners of his eyes twitching. So I survived, right? and I'm barely cleaning the blood off me when I'm told my next task to secure a proper weapon. The chorus doesn't exactly hand them out. So, his tone falters, his face going pale. I walk to the disfavoured camp, thinking they're supposed to be allies, and maybe can help. That's why I see this guy showing off my falx, and well, it's a family heirloom. I was told to get a proper weapon. It doesn't get more proper than a falx has been in my family for generations. Well, any of you got anything further to add? I respect this man found Kairos, but he raised up falx against us as an enemy. I know I'm in the right here. Yeah, you are. The Scarlet Coast were strong. Shit, I don't know. I just know if I had two swords, I'd lend one to an ally. It seems like how allies should work, right? Well, I've reached my decision. Go ahead, I'll abide by your decree. I belong to an Oathbreaker, not the chorus warrior we see today. I judge it a war trophy. Giving Ash insists on proper rationing. Stockpiling bronze you won't wield as a misuse of resources. It's a proper trophy, but honour demands that you make good faith effort to assist an ally. I claim it for the court! I don't know. It's either 1 or 3. I was wanting them just to fight it out because... Nah. No, he should be finding his own fucking weapon. He shouldn't be, like, coming to these guys, because that's, like, part of the chorus. I would say it belongs to an Oathbreaker. It's a war trophy. Hey, I gain favour with Toon on. And the disfavoured. What? Then I'm supposed to just hurl curse words and Sarah looks at the enemy? He makes a grinding motion with his hand, shaking his head in a huff. Well, thanks for the lesson how Kairos' laws work. Most enlightening. Without another word, the warrior turns his back to you. Makes his way out of the camp. Thanks, Binder. The disfavoured honours Kairos' law, so I knew I was in the right. That's why I was so eager to involve your judgment. I knew you would recognise the truth of the matter. By law you're in the right, but undermining your allies is the stuff of petulant children. Yes, I did. I got favour too. Nice. I understand your position, but you were at the vanguard of the conquest. You should know better than anyone that the chorus are allies in name only. But on this point, I should say no more. Like, arguing over shit like that is just pointless. Like, you're just arguing for the sake of fucking arguing then. Like, that's where I stand on it. This is your fault, you Kairos dog. It's your fault you're still fucking alive? Shut up. See if anyone else is having a chat around here. You having a chicken chat? Nope, nobody is. That's what Erunus has got to say. Fuck all. Well, let's go and see the Graven Ash. You don't give these Oathbreakers enough credit. Even beasts can begin to see the patterns in your simpleton strategies. If there's any part to my strategy, it's the one of relentless victory. The Tearsmen excel at deception, but falter at a fair fight. But who's been more deceitful than your second Cairn? And wasn't he the expert in siege warfare? What's your plan for dealing with the walls now? Standing pyramid? That's funny. The Archon of Stone was punished by for his actions. If you want to talk guilt by association, I'd be happy to hold you accountable for the collective crimes of the chorus. Any disfavoured warrior that can take 10 of these hill folks with a fruit knife properly armed, it's not even fair. Right, we're good. But with that, I'm going to have to call it an episode there, guys. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.